Okay, everybody, it is 11:46 p.m. and I'm doing the best to give you guys the best videos that I can. And as such, I'm going to give you guys what you've all been asking for. You've all been asking me for videos on Aatrox, for tier lists, for gameplay advice, and for life advice. And so because of that, I've decided to give you guys the best thing that I can give you. A tier list of all of Aatrox's skins if they were a waiter. Now, that means a waiter who waits on a table, who has a menu, who is read food options, and who will bring those selections from the table to the cooks and then bring the food from the cooks back to the table. They will likely receive a tip if they do a good job at the end of it, and that is what I will be gauging these Aatrox skins on. Now, of course, waiting is a service industry job. Patience and kindness are extremely important for these. As such, we are going to go to the first Aatrox skin, baseline Aatrox. Now, of course, Aatrox is a godlike being with immortal powers who wants to murder all of mankind and all of existence, really. He wants everyone to be dead. He is extremely impatient and is known for bouts of anger. Now, I don't believe as a waiter that he would be able to keep his anger in. He would not receive many tips, and I don't believe he would actually take anyone's order back to the cooks, and even if he did, I don't believe he would bring the food back to any of these paying customers anyway. As such, I would have to give Aatrox, in his base model, a D tier. Do I have Aatrox? Yes, we go. D tier. I made this tier list. It is very official. This is a very official video. So base model Aatrox would be a D tier waiter. Very poor. Failing grade. Next up, we have Justicar Aatrox. Now, Justicar Aatrox is much like base Aatrox. I don't believe he's a very patient person. However, while base Aatrox wants to murder all of mankind, we don't really know what Justicar Aatrox wants to murder all of mankind for. I think he would be a little more patient. However, I do believe he would be much like Kale in wanting to murder everyone for justice. It's in his name, Justicar. Now, wanting to murder all of existence would still very poorly reflect on your waiting capabilities. However, as he is a being of justice, I do believe that in some situations he would actually bring the orders back to the cooks and bring the food from the cooks back to the patrons. I believe he could actually get tipped a few times. Now, I do believe he might murder a few of the customers every so often. Not a very good waiter. However, I would put him above base Aatrox. Now, for Mecha Aatrox, this is fairly obvious for anyone. This would be a robot designed for waiting. He would be a perfect waiter. He would remember every order. He would know every daily special. There would be nothing between Mecha Aatrox and a perfect waitering game. However, he would lack human kindness as he is not a human, not a Darkin, but rather a robot. He would do a pretty good job at waitering, but unfortunately, he would not be doing the best job without that human kindness. I would put him, however, still at the S tier because he is a waitering machine, a machine designed for waiting on patrons. His giant sword could be used to defend them in case of alien invasions or things like that, which is always a positive. As such, S plus Mecha Aatrox. Now, Sea Hunter Aatrox, we can see right here, he is angry. He is an angry pirate demon. Unfortunately, as he is only an angry pirate demon, this makes him less angry than an angry pirate god demon murderer of all existence. And certainly, he would be less angry than an angry murdering god justice thing of all existence. So, so, we do see that he is angry though, and I don't believe he would make a good waiter. He is a pirate. He would likely steal the food. I don't believe stealing the food would make him a good waiter. However, I do believe he would want the tips, so he would at some points do his job properly. I'm going to give him a low grade But I do believe that food would actually make it to the patrons occasionally. Should I put him in B tier or should we keep him down here? I think we keep him in the C tier. Now, onwards we go to Blood Moon Aatrox. Now, Blood Moon Aatrox is a murderous, killing demon. Even more so of a demon because he comes from a Blood Moon. Unlike normal Aatrox, I don't believe he would actually just kill all of existence because he wants to. I believe he would kill all of existence because he must, and it is driven into his primal instincts as a murderous demon. Blood Moon Aatrox would not let any customers survive. There would be no survivors. And I'm gonna have to put him down in D tier. Blood Moon Aatrox Prestige Edition is golden. This is a perfect weighting color. He would be able to serve at an upscale restaurant, and I believe because he's a prestige and as he has to be grinded for, he would be patient. I believe Blood Moon Aatrox Prestige Edition would actually not be as good as perhaps Mecha Aatrox, but I believe his golden exterior would give the illusion as if he might be good at his job. As such, the Prestige Edition gets a solid A tier pick because gold is cool. Victorious Aatrox is terrible. Nobody cool owns this skin. It's a bad skin. D tier. And lastly, we have Odyssey Aatrox. Now, what is good about Odyssey Aatrox? Now, he doesn't actually look angry. And to my knowledge, Odyssey Aatrox doesn't want to murder all of existence, which is a definite advantage to waiting. I don't believe he would do much. I don't really know what Odyssey Aatrox is. Is he a space pirate? Is he a space demon? He looks like he could murder me, definitely, but lots of murderers could also be waiters. Lots of waiters could murder me given the chance. I'm sure lots of them have wanted to. So, Odyssey Aatrox, how would he rate? Now, I do believe that he has no reason to murder anyone to my knowledge. I do also believe that he doesn't look like he would break any rules, and if he applied for and got a job as a waiter, that he might actually perform it well. Now, he does have a Blade of Destruction and Killing Claws. There might be some casualties in this waiting industry. I'm going to put him as a solid B tier. Not as good as Mecha Aatrox, definitely not as cool as Golden Aatrox, probably better than these other ones at not murdering everyone who comes in. Probably. There will be less murder, at the least. As such, this is my Aatrox as a waiter tier list. I hope you all enjoyed this content. If you'd like, we will give you some more content, some excellent content. So, let's go through the list one more time. S tier, Robo Aatrox. A tier, Golden Aatrox. B tier, potential space pirate Aatrox. We don't know. C tier, Justicar Aatrox. Fish Trox. D tier, Murder Boy. Murder Boy. And no one owns that skin. It's dumb. So thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you, my Patreon boys, Patreon girls, Patreon non-binaries. Thank you, everybody, for supporting this. And we'll be back tomorrow. So I hope you all have a great day, a great life. Appreciate you all for being here. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye.